August to September rotation. It looks like we're getting a new character near the beginning of September, so that is where we will start. Fleet Commander. At level 4, his health is slightly higher than that of a level 6 Flame Duelist, while his attack is almost double. However, because he is a warrior class, he will be a top priority for Rock Warlord's leap attack. This could keep the Griffin Knight safer. Being a priority target for Rock Warlord means the Fleet Commander may struggle to activate his main ability, Torrent Burst. Torrent Burst looks similar to Geomancer's Infernal Trials, but with a shorter charge time and smaller area of effect. It may also stun enemies that are weak against water. A commonly used troop that is weak against water is the Flame Duelist, so the Fleet Commander could be a strong counter against him. His second ability may or may not be useful. That would depend exactly on how water resistant works and how the game calculates it. We don't have enough information yet, so I can't confidently judge that ability. Overall, I believe the Fleet Commander will be a good character to have. His AoE looks like it will hit extremely hard, and if you keep him alive long enough, he should deal massive damage throughout the battle. Now let's move on to the rotations. Cardmaster. We are currently on Tidalord and Blaze King. In my opinion, Tidalord is the better choice. Even for new players, a level 3 Tidalord can be useful if you can keep him alive long enough to activate his ability more than once. However, I would not invest in him too heavily if you still haven't obtained your key mythics, especially Lightseeker and Necromancer. Lightseeker and Necromancer are both extremely useful at level 4. The dragons at level 4 simply don't offer the same overall value or range of uses. If you already have multiple copies of Lightseeker and Necromancer, then you can start investing more into the Tidalord and work toward getting him to a level 6 as soon as possible. Around the same time, the wheel should feature Rock Warlord and Bone Marksman. Between the two, I recommend Bone Marksman first. However, you will eventually want at least one copy of both. The following wheel rotation should be then Lightseeker and Necromancer. I recommend getting 2 Necromancers before focusing heavily on Lightseekers. In my opinion, performing well in modes outside of Arena is more important for your overall progression. Those modes usually provide better rewards and will help you strengthen your account much faster, but there is nothing wrong with alternating between Necromancer and Lightseeker. Just start with Necromancer. After that, the 2 new characters should return in Cardmaster alongside Lightseeker and Necromancer. Between OceanVoice and GhostClaw, I recommend OceanVoice. GhostClaw isn't very useful unless you are playing Clan Wars or already have other high-level troops that can properly synergize with them. For most players, especially free-to-play and Battle Pass only players, OceanVoice should offer more immediate value. Next would be then the Dark Moon Queen and Red Blade. Neither character should be your highest priority, but do not completely skip out on the Dark Moon Queen. For newer players, she's fairly weak below level 5 and you probably won't be able to reach that anytime soon. However, she becomes a must-have character as you begin to approach EXP level 30. I would still prioritize Lightseeker and Necromancer and the Goddess of War first, but try to collect at least 1 or 2 copies of Dark Moon Queen along the way. That way, when your account is ready to use her properly, you will already have a few copies saved up. Dark Moon Queen is extremely useful in Infinity War. In that mode, her level is less important because the main thing you want is her ability. My overall priority for players focus on progressing and strengthening their account as quickly as possible. My recommendation is Necromancer, Goddess of War, Bone Marksman, OceanVoice, and Lightseeker. This ranking is based on overall progression, not Arena or PvP. Arena and PvP should not be your primary goal if you want to get stronger as quickly as possible. Other modes offer more valuable rewards and will help your account progress faster. If PvP is your main focus, then your priority order will be different. Summoning rotation. Unfortunately, there aren't any great summoning groups during this rotation. The group I recommend to focus on is going to be the one with the Melody Weaver and the Ripple Wizard. Most of the other characters are either not needed, not as useful, or can be obtained through other methods. And lastly, we do have a Forge Stone discount that is coming soon. I hope that you have been saving your Forge Stones. If not, start saving it now. At the very least, make sure that you can build 2 level 7 oracles. And for players who already have a couple of level 7 oracles, Bone Warlocks, and or Bone Gunners, this may be a good opportunity to start upgrading your rares to level 8 or 9. Level 8 is usually the more practical stopping point before using them in the Fuse machine, as they will be cheaper to obtain high level epics. Almost every epic troop has some kind of use somewhere, so this is a good investment, but only if you have the extra gems and your important troops are already upgraded. For new players, Focus on your key units first. Take advantage of the 4-stone discount and make sure you leave the event with at least 2 level 7 oracles. And that covers the August to September rotations, where I believe free-to-play and Battle Pass players should invest their resources. Let me know which character you're planning to build, and I'll see you in the next one.